In this video, I'm going to explain about what are the different operations that we can perform on a list in Python. First, I open IDLE tool and create a new Python file. So before typing my program, first I will list out, I will show you a few theory content, that is what are the list of methods that are available, what are the different operations that we can perform on a list. I will show you that one. See, please all of you read this one. The lists are mutable. Lists are mutable means changeable. We can change. The meaning of mutable means we can change the elements or items of a list using different types of operations on a list. That is the reason lists are called mutable. I will show you this. Just I am going to highlight few things. What I am going. Please remember this word. Lists are mutable. Mutable means we can change an element of a list is called mutable. I will just enlarge this one. So what are the different changes that we can make? We can perform, we can insert some new elements, we can remove existing elements, or we can substitute, means replacing new elements. So these are the three operations we can perform. We can replace, we can remove, we can insert. So how we are going to do all this? If you want to replace, how the replace operation or update operation can be done? If you see here, first there is a list defined with a set of elements like A, B, C, D, E, F. Now list 2 means index 2. The name of the list is list 1. At index 2 we are assigning a new character Z. What is the previous character that is available at index 2? C. That C element is replaced with the latest element that is called Z. So this is called updating, or also called as replacement, substitution kind of thing. And what are the other things? How do we remove, or how do we add new elements? Elements can be added, elements can be removed from a list. That's why lists are called as mutable. How do we remove? In how many ways we can remove? A list item can be removed using del statement. When the del statement is used, if you know exactly the index of element to be deleted, then go for del. There is one more method or function that is offered called remove function or remove method. When you don't know the index of the element to be deleted, when we don't know the index, then go for remove method. Pop function by default removes the last element. When you are applying the pop function on any of the list, then by default whatever the last element that is available in that list, that element is removed. For example, there is a list with the items A, B, C, D, E, F. The first indexed value, that is called 2. 2 means before that we are using del. So del means it is trying to delete, means removing which element? Third element. So index 2 is pointing to the third element, because the index values starts from 0. 0 means first elements, 1 means second elements, 2 means third element. So it removes the third element. Next one, if you want to remove the entire list, no need to specify the indexing, just specify the list name itself. Then it removes the total list of items. Complete list is removed. For example, if you go for remove method, remove of D. So remove the element with value D. So here what is D? Values or element values. A, B, C, D, E, F. These are called elements. So when you are using remove function, need to specify the element name or element value. Don't specify the indexing. When you are using DL, you have to specify the indexing. When you are not sure about the indexing, when you don't know indexing, then go for remove method. Coming to the pop, pop always removes the last element that is available in that list. Suppose pop of D, even pop with 0 argument, pop with 1 argument. Pop with 1 argument removes that particular element that is passed inside the pop function. So in this way, we can perform deletion remove operations using del, using remove function, using two forms of pop function. The first pop function not expecting any arguments. The next pop function is expecting a single argument, that is called element value. And in how many ways we can add? Elements can be added. In how many ways we can add? Using append method. What is the use of append method? It appends a new element at the end of the list. There is one more method called insert method. Insert method purpose is to insert element in the list of at the given index. So insert function is expecting an argument. What is that argument? That argument is called index. At what position you want to insert the newly added element. Append function, no need to worry about the index position. Why? Because it always adds at the end of the list. So no worries about indexing in case of append. But if you are using insert function, you need to specify the where to insert. That where is answered by the index value. For example, if you see here, there is a list holding 9 elements called 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Append of 20 means after 9, at last it inserts the 20 at the end of the list. Suppose insert 1 comma 30. 1 comma 30 means at one index, the new element 30 is located at the index 1. Index 1. So like this we can apply different types of operations, addition operation, remove operation. Okay, I will explain all these functions by taking one example program. I already opened a Python file. So create a new list. My list name is this one. For example, 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50, 60, 70, 80 and 90. This is my original list. Now, before performing addition operation or deletion operation or any other operation, first I am directly printing the entire list. What is our list name? L1. This one. So this is about operations. So I'm choosing my directory that is already available in D drive with the name this one. Operations list.py. I run this program. So I created a list. Simply I am printing the list. See here between 50 and 60 there is no comma symbol. This I missed here in the program. Just I will correct it. Now, if I want to perform deletion operation, remove element using del. How can I do it? Del in brackets. How can we delete an element? So L is name of the list and specify. Suppose if I want to remove the first element, then I need to specify the which element I am going to delete. I want to delete the first element. See this. Just I'm checking the syntax. This is a comment line. I'm using print. Wait, I'm using printing and all this. L1 of 0. First parenthesis, next parenthesis. Save this. Yeah. See, actually delete function does not return anything to us, just simply deletes an element in the backend. Now if I want to print uh, after deletion what are the items in the list, then I have to use the name of the list. After deletion again I need to print the fresh list item. When I'm using print function along with the delete function, then it won't work. Why? Because delete function does not return anything to us. What I tried, I forget to about the delete function does not return anything. So actually I directly pass that result to a print function. Actually it does not return anything. It doesn't hold any result. Simply the action is applied in the backend. Now we will get the output. See here one extra brace is there. This I am removing this one. Extra parenthesis is there. Remove it. You can observe. So deletion of L1 of 0 deletes the first element that is located at index 0. After deletion, I am cross checking whether the element is deleted or not by printing the list name. Similarly, I can delete one more element. I will show you. I can delete one more element again. del of L1 of, suppose for example, if I want to remove 50, I need to specify the index value as 4. Square bracket, and this is parenthesis. After deletion, we need to test whether that element is deleted or not. So when we are using delete function, when you are sure about the index value, then go for delete. See, so 20, 30, 40, 50 is there, but 60 is not. 60 was not there. The element 60 is removed because I specified 4. So this is 0, sorry, not this is 0. Why? Because here in case of L1, what is our fresh list? 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So in case of after deletion of 0 index, this is located at 0, this is located at 1, this is located at 2, 3, 4. So that is the reason it returns 60. That means it returns 60 means it removes the element 60 here. Other than 60, remaining elements are printed 20, 30, 40, 50, 70, 80 and 90. Now, I will apply the other functions. What are the other functions to remove elements of a list? First, I will write the name of the function that I am going to use. Remove element using remove function. Print remove of, what is the name of the element? Suppose remove of 10. This one I am going to use remove of D, but this is accessed with the help of list name. So list name dot remove. So this is a function defined under list. So if you want to access remove method, we need to specify our list name dot remove. So L1 dot remove of 10 removes the element that is available in L1. The element value is 10. Actually, after we already deleted element 10, so I will give some other value like 70. I can give 70, then in the resultant value, this 70 is deleted. Remove. After that, print the list name. See, in the previously I got the result as none. Why? Because that function does not return anything, but I am trying to print it. Then it prints the value as none. That function only applies the action that is called remove action is applied on, remove operation is applied on the original list. Original means what is the latest list that is available at that time. On that list, it applies remove operation. Which element you are going to remove? Remove of 70 I given. So actually previously 70 is available, now 70 is removed, and after 50, 80 and 90 are printed. In this way we can use remove element. And next one is using pop. Remove elements using pop. See, pop function is having two forms. One is pop with 0 arguments, another one is pop with 1 argument. First I will try the pop with zero arguments. The name of the list pop means it removes the last element in the list. What is the last element in our list? 90. So it removes 90 and the rest of the elements are printed as are the output. So after applying the pop operation, in the next step we are going to print the list name so that it gives the result after deleting the last element. You see here. So here 90 is available, but in the next 90 was not there. Similarly, L1 dot pop off. Suppose if I want to specifically pop a particular element, suppose I want to remove 20. I want to remove 20. So that 20 I need to specify here. And after that, print the list again. Please remember, after applying each operation, in the next step immediately we are printing the list because we are going to test whether that element is removed successfully or not. All these functions does not return anything to us. That is the reason we are individually applying that operation. After applying that operation, we are printing. Similarly, here also apply the operation. After that, we are printing the list. Apply the remove operation. After that, we are printing the list. Apply the pop operation. After that, printing the list. Pop is available in two forms. One is pop with 0 arguments, pop with 1 argument. If I given like this, see, in case of only delete only, we are specifying indexings. But in case of remove, we are specifying the values, element value. Here also 20 is an element value. So I'm saving this application. We are going to run this. You see here. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 80. So, yeah, pop of index out of range. Why it is generated index out of range? I will explain. See, pop of 20. So actually I given index, sorry. So for example, if I given 1, now I try to run this code. See, when I specified 1 means previously 0 index value is 20, 1 index value is 30. That 30 is removed here because I specified pop of index value I specified. Again, I will open that this one. See, removes an element at the index value is d here. In case of remove, the d is called value, not the index. But in case of pop function, d is called index. Please remember, please observe the difference between remove function and pop function. In case of pop function, we need to specify the index value. If you are not specifying the index value, by default last item in the list is removed. If you specify the index value, that particular indexed location, indexed element is removed. In case of remove function is expecting a value which element you are going to delete. That is the difference. So in this way we can apply different functions, that is different kind of functions on the main list L1. So what are the different operations we applied? We applied delete, we applied remove, we applied pop with 0 argument and pop with 1 argument. Here the argument is representing index value. Previously I entered 20. Here 20 elements are not available. That's the reason it raises an exception message like index out of whatever the index I specified 20, that is out of range. There are no such number of elements in the original list. That is the reason it raises an exception message called index out of range message. So in this way we can apply different types of functions on original list.